Hi everyone, it's Sasky. Welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day and well, I have some opinions. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video, and then coming back with such a bold statement is certainly interesting, but I think I've had a long time to think about things and I have a lot to say. Now, this video isn't going against any sort of central theme that I mentioned, so just keep that in mind. I will be going over how I feel about Star Stable in general, Star Stable YouTube, and then the whole Star Stable influences as well. So I have been really inspired by a lot of other people who have spoken up about this, especially Rattle. They've been speaking up about this for quite a long time now, and I kind of didn't want to be perceived as someone who wanted to start drama or anything, which I really don't want to, but you know, being nearly 20 years old and I've played this game for nearly just about 10 years now, I thought as a veteran I would kind of give my own opinion on things. So we're going to start off with Star Stable as a whole. First of all, Abigail Pineheyman did a really good video a few years ago, or I don't even know how long ago it was, but a lot of people are leaving due to the nostalgia not being there anymore, and I agree and disagree. I really miss old Star Stable. I know I started playing when I was 10 years old, and then I'm turning 20 next month, which is really weird by the way, but I miss the nostalgia. I miss the immersive experience that Star Stable used to have. And then realizing that Star Stable has completely changed some of the main story quests. Like, I've known this for a little bit, but I finally want to touch base on it. It isn't right. It's not as immersive. It just feels like you're the only person on your book who's running around for everyone else. They can't even do it themselves because they're lazy or they've got too much stuff to do. I know the whole point of Star Stable was to explore and do quests, but it's just getting so repetitive. And then especially with the whole reputation, like that takes so long. But I don't like how, like I recently made a new account, so I have 3 accounts now, and I went to redo all the story quests to see what was changed and stuff and relive the game again to see if it was, you know, anything like last time, which it really isn't, to be honest. I'm just gonna say that. But I literally unlocked Harvest Counties the same day I started my account. Like, it didn't even take long to do the bridge. Like, I remember on this account, like, it took me ages, and now it just took like an hour or 2, you know. Kitty Spiderweb, her documentaries, they're really good. I recommend you check them out because she's amazing. She really does have that immersive experience with Star Stable nostalgia, and I've been watching a lot of her videos because she really touches base on those documentary kind of videos about Star Stable and just reliving the whole Starshine Legacy era of SSO. I think we should bring that back because Star Stable, I know they're trying to go away from that era, but they've got to bring it back because that's what we know, that's what we love, and I think that it's way better than what we have now. Another thing that really bothers me with Star Stable is the amount of lackluster updates that they've been bringing out. Like, yes, I know they bring out horses every single month, and I know that they really try to bring new clothes and things like that to the game, but some of the updates are so lackluster. Like, the whole, you know, just an outfit update. Like, it was a cute outfit. It was bringing back the SSO emo days, which I kind of was fond of because back in the day you were just all emo and it was a whole thing. But at the moment, they're just so lackluster. Like, I know SSO are trying their best for things, but they could be doing so much more. If they gave us what we were expecting, then we would be behind them instead of against them. And it's the whole thing with the whole ambassador program as well. Like, they just abolished that. And a lot of the ambassadors aren't ambassadors now, which is really weird. Considering a few months ago I did an interview with an old ambassador named Ivy Cherry Pie. Anyway, back to the game. There's a lot Star Stable could be improving on. Like, I saw a post on Instagram where they're basically saying every single area that's being released is Mistfall 2.0 or 3.0 or 4.0. And I kind of agree, because I know they're changing the art style and things to match Mistfall. But they could be doing so much more. They could be, you know, making it unique. Like, Hollywood is supposed to be really mystical and magical, but it's literally like Mistfall. Or it's like Wildwoods. But this has been a long time coming. They need to update Dino Valley. Like, I know it's one of the only areas that hasn't been touched, and it's the only nostalgic area left. But there it goes back to the whole immersion thing, where it's like they got rid of cold tolerant horses, they got rid of, you know, no jumping in cities, they got rid of, you know, using items to get into places like the key in the treehouse, or the bus, you know, the card to go on the bus to get into your big city. It's just little things like that that ruin the immersion experience. And, like, I just wish they would bring it back, because it was so much better. And something that I really miss a lot was people, you know, you go to the disco on a Friday or Saturday night, and so many people would be there just hanging out with their friends, jamming to the music. It was the best thing ever. I miss it so much. Also, I would say Star Stable Fashion Week, literally the best. And then Raptor would come on and perform. It was so good. We're gonna go and talk about our next topic, which is going to be Star Stable YouTube. Now, when I say Star Stable YouTube, I'm just talking about kind of generic Star Stable YouTube things, like certain video types and types of channels. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Star Stable update videos. Now, I've been noticing, specifically with my channel, I get a lot more views on update videos than I do on, you know, series or Star Stable movies that I've made. Like, I know they're going to get more views, and I'm not complaining about the views. I know I have a lot of views for my channel size, which I'm very grateful for, even though I don't upload as much as I would like, just because, you know, burnout and going into my second year of university and things like that. It's weird because I started my channel when I was like 16, 17, maybe even 15, I don't even know anymore. But update videos, they're so bland. Like, yeah, everyone's doing it. Like, the amount of posts, and even on Instagram, the amount of videos and posts on YouTube and Instagram you see of people just doing update videos. And, like, I know they gotta do it because of their mass audiences are looking to them for things. And I have nothing against anyone I mention. I think they're all great creators, and they do so much effort, and they put so much effort and time into their videos and things like that. But I've been noticing just the amount of update videos that Star Stable Online United and just another Pixel posts, and like, they do other videos as well, but those are the things that really get them going. But yeah, update videos are just like, I know they're gonna get the most views, which they do, but there could be so many other things. Like, you just gotta find your own niche, and that's kind of what I want to do going forward into this channel this year. I really want to post my own things. Like, I might do an update video here or there, but I really, really, really want to make Star Stable movies. Like, I'm very inspired by this one YouTuber called Bianca Ponia, and her movies are amazing. And I forgot who it's by, but there's also, like, another really, really good movie. It's called Seven, and then there's Seven Another World or something like that. And I think that, they're really inspiring, and I definitely want to do that going forward. Quick mention to Star Stable Con. Only really the popular quote-unquote people were able to get in to be creators. I literally got all my friends, my Star Stable friends, my in real life friends to put my name forward towards it. I had enough subscribers at the time, I had enough Instagram followers at the time, but I feel like you have to give small indie content creators a chance, because we do have good ideas, we do have good content. It's just that it's swallowed and consumed by mainstream Star Stable content, like updates and redesigns and color designs and, you know, recolors, all that. And I think that we really need to squeeze it into, you know, more broad and creative, and giving us smaller creators a chance to shine. While I am on the topic of Star Stable YouTube, I would like to mention the whole realistic roleplay community. I think realistic roleplay has come a long way since its beginnings a few years ago, but a lot of people now just kind of like, it's turned into their own generic thing. Like, I see the potential with realistic roleplay, and I think it's a good idea for people who actually are knowledgeable about horses and the equine industry and how to take care of horses and things like that. But there can be so much more done to make it immersive, and, you know, like, storylines and things like that are so crucial to entertaining the audience. Like, I did media for 2 years in high school, and I learned so much about that. Like, the amount of videos I made in Star Stable for my media class, because I didn't have an actual camera, I only had access to Star Stable. It just makes me realize, like, how much potential this game has in terms of videos and creativity, and, you know, not sticking to mainstream. I think that's really important for a lot of people to know. Yeah. Last major point I want to discuss in this quick video is talking about Star Stable Instagram accounts and Star Stable Instagram creators. This goes back to around 2020-ish, I think, with the whole toxic positivity thing. Yes, it's still a real thing, and not many people realize it's still a real thing. It is. Like, there are so many creators, like I mentioned this in the last segment, there are so many creators doing the exact same thing. Like, yes, I know some people are branching out into their own thing, but it's so exhausting, so tiring, and I think not a lot of people realize it. Like, I really just want to see diversity in this game. Like, giveaway posts, I've done about one of them. That was the only post where I've gotten the most likes and comments. Like, people will take advantage of you as a creator, there's no doubt about that. But to see that they only care about getting something, it's kind of disheartening. And yeah, I did it out of my own free will because I felt like I wanted to give back to my followers. But I have not reached a point like that in my SSO quote-unquote career until that point. So my friend Firestar, she did a video on the 6th of January about Star Stable creators and their opinions. And on the last page, you might see a anonymous creator. That was me. I didn't want to be mentioned at the time because I was worried that people would not agree with what I had to say, or they would go against what I had to say. I'm gonna read it for you. I think it's really important for me to do that, just because I feel like it gives me a lot of sense of self. So I said, I love how diverse the community is. There is so much creativity and artistic expression within Star Stable social media, and a lot of people have their own niche, which is really inspiring to see such originality within the online platform. And then what motivates me to create my own ideas or updates is I can just, do my own thing, and I don't really care about the numbers, because most of the time unoriginal content tends to gain a lot of attention compared to people who put lots of effort into a creative idea, which is quite sad to be honest. Which is true, which is what I've said the whole video. And I feel like receiving a lot of attention is very inconsistent for me, mostly covering updates. And like I said, I feel toxic positivity in this community still exists, which is really draining. And I don't think a lot of people think about it because of external factors. It still exists. It's always going to be there. It's not just going to go away. And it's kind of sad to think about because, you know, so many people in the community, and this was definitely driven by the ambassador program. So many people wanted to be an ambassador. And I'm going to be honest, I wanted to be an ambassador too. And I tried so hard to make Star Stable notice me, but obviously it didn't work. I tried to be friends with all the ambassadors and commenting, you know, little positivity comments on their things. Like, it's just so sucker. Like, you're acting like a sucker. And I know, like, I can say it because I was that person a few years ago. I sucked up to literally anyone who had any kind of relation to Star Stable. But looking back, I can see how toxic that was, because I wasn't doing it for, you know, the genuine interest of Star Stable. I was doing it because I wanted attention, and I wanted to be an ambassador because everyone wants to be an ambassador, because you were, you know, you got free star coins, you got to test out things early, you got, you know, redeem codes or whatever, you get packages in the mail, things like that. And I think that's kind of what still drives Star Stable, you know, creators into wanting that exposure. But ever since the abolishment of the ambassador program, it's died down a bit, and I can understand why. But yeah, I would love to see more originality with posts in the SSO community, because I don't think there is a lot anymore, just because, you know, people are running out of ideas. They just want to cover updates, spoiler accounts, like, you either like them or not. I honestly don't really care. I've seen some of them. I look through everything anyway. But ever since coming back to Star Stable, I don't really play much anymore, but I really plan to come back to do it. I definitely want to incorporate my own ideas. I apologize for the rant. Like I said, I have opinions, and those are most of my opinions. You don't have to agree with them. I don't encourage you to agree with them. You can disagree with them. I really don't mind. But I thought I would be more open and honest about things. Like, a lot of people know Dusky, me, as being really positive and outcoming and, you know, really into the community. But I can speak to what a lot of creators think and know that you get burned out. You get really tired from doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I don't even know how some of the other YouTubers do it. Like, I want to make videos when I want to make videos, and if that takes, you know, a few days, a week, a month, or a few months, or even a year, then so be it, because I want to do videos that I want to do. Like you guys might have seen a trailer I did a few years ago for a series called Will of the Wood that never came out. I have the time to do that, and I want to do that. I've made a trailer for Renegade that was originally going to be a series. I'm planning to make it a movie. So there's so many things I want to do. I'm not going to be doing as many update videos anymore, because I just don't feel like there's any point to do them. I kind of want to do videos that I want to do, and that I can put the most effort and time in. Yeah, so that's kind of what my channel's going to be doing forward. I'm going to be doing more honest talks, maybe sometimes about the Star Stable community, because I kind of want to show my more authentic self. You know, I feel like it's time for me to show my age on camera, in terms of not just saying this for the sakes of keeping my positive vibe going, but more of giving a mature Star Stable veterans perspective on things. So yeah. If you made it to the end of the video, I really want to say thank you for listening to what I've had to say. I really appreciate it. It took a lot of courage for me to say these things personally, but I'm really glad I did, because now I feel like I can be more open and honest with all of you. even though I am a small creator, I really do appreciate every single person who has clicked on my videos, liked my videos, commented on my videos, or even subscribed. I know I've been hiatus for a while, but I really want to get back into making videos, because even though my passion is not where it once was, it's still there. Like, you might even say your passions will die, but you know, they don't really die. They're still there, they're just on a lower level than what you thought it was. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't really, that's fine, you know, all opinions are valid. Please make sure to like if you liked, or comment if you guys have your own opinions or anything. And then if you want, feel free to subscribe. There's no pressure into doing it, but I would really appreciate it. And whenever it might be, I will see you guys in the next video.